you know it isn't crap?
What's that?
The Wednesday Pick'em Podcast.
Whoa! Well,
What?
go ahead, start the show.
What?
Why don't you start the show,
Well,
Bill?
I am.
Start the show.
Would you give me a fucking second? I
You
got a
coward. You're a coward.
Wow.
You need to start the show.
You want me to start the show?
Start the goddamn show.
No, why don't you just calm down for a second, man? I'm under a lot of stress right now.
Why are you under so much stress?
Well, I don't know, because maybe I don't have a lot of points right now, okay? So just calm down. Oh, my God. We got to start over here, all right? I can't keep going like this.
I just start the show.
No, I already did.
Start the show.
Oh, God, you are really hurting my feelings right now.
Just say, hey, everybody, it's me, Billy Loser Pants, with my shitty points, and I don't have any points either. I'm really sad about it. I'm supposed to be a good pick man, and I'm a bad pick man.
You're a bully.
I only bully because I have so many emotions inside of me.
But you know it doesn't have any emotions?
What's that?
The Wednesday Pick'em Podcast.
No, we don't. We are psychopaths. Murder is fine as long as you can get away with it. It only matters if you get caught. It only matters if you get caught.
Calm down. Actually, now I'm serious. Calm the fuck down.
Burn everything down. Burn it all down. Your smiles will be lit by the flames. Burn it all down. I'm mad.
I'm one half of your co-hosting team, Billy Football Voice. Standing across from me is, I think, Charles Manson.
Hey, girl, look at your game. It's me, Charlie. Murder. It's my imitation of Charles Manson.
He just runs up on people like wacky inflatable flailing tube man.
He's just like a goofy clown mime boy, and then he's just like, also, what have you thought about stabbing someone's brains out? And you're like, hold on, wait, what?
All right, well, I'll do it.
I mean, you did give me a lot of weed and fucked my girlfriend, so I guess you're my messiah now.
Oh, wow.
It was just, man, 60s was a weird time. It was really easy to brainwash somebody.
Yeah, there's a lot better LSD then.
And also, you're just like, I mean, he was just picking people up off the street who had, like, nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So, you know.
Which is pretty similar to what we have in terms of points this week.
In terms of points, we did poorly.
Let's say less than ideal.
Yeah, we
barely surviving with 7 points.
If I had to put a hat on it, the hat would say I beefed it. I definitely beefed it this
my
week.
hat would just have a sad face on it.
My hat would have Charles Manson on it saying murder all the teams.
My hat would have a sad face and a sad Charles Manson, both crying.
Both crying while shooting LSD up their butts.
Just crying while listening to Coldplay.
Coldplay seems like a band Charles Manson would have been into.
Oh, yeah. Their songwriting is so surreal, man.
Y'all ever hear that yellow song? I'm gonna scoop the brains out with this spoon. Anyways, back to the points.
Yeah,
Anyways,
where were we? I thought we were doing a show.
We had a less than stellar week.
Yeah.
Escaped with 7. There was a run there where I feel like we earned no points for many games in a row.
It was the first 6 games on the ticket here.
The first 6 games on our ticket, we did not get points for. Boy, oh boy, was that. Oof.
Oh, actually, no, that's the first 6 games for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Baltimore,
6.
0. Green Bay, 0. Atlanta, nothing. Buffalo, nothing. Tennessee, nothing.
Yeah, the 1 o'clock games, I went like
Cincy.
A whole bunch of nothing for nothing. It was bad. I really the 1 p.m. games. I was going into Sunday with 2 points. I was like, you know what? If I just get 6 points, I'll have 8. I'll feel pretty good about the week. Thinking in the back of my head, I'll probably get close to 9 or 10.
Right.
Walk out with 7. Went just game after game. Boo,
Dude.
no, boo, no, boo, no.
You took the Giants?
We're gonna get into this.
Okay.
We're gonna get into this.
Wait. Hold on.
Yes.
I took them?
Who?
Oh. I think we got a whole section for this. I'm looking at bad picks I
Oh, well, let's go to the my bets.
made. Okay.
Yeah, let's listen. If this is your first time listening, this is our first segment of the year doing this. We're gonna go over where we made mistakes. A little. It's basically the Whoopi Goldberg presents the picks we made because we made a Whoopi. It's called My Bad. It's my bad. You know what? I'll start with Tennessee at Chicago.
Oops.
Boy, oh boy, was I
Whoopsies.
high on that Tennessee Titans team.
Yeah. I mean, it's because of all the mayonnaise.
Well, I think part of the reason Will Levis made some whoopsies throwing the ball was he had too much grease on his fingers from eating mayonnaise-laced sandwiches.
Yeah, maybe he's got to cool down on
Just
that.
squirt.
What if all he's doing is sweating out like separated mayonnaise ingredients instead of normal human sweat?
Jesus Christ, you
And
would
that's
stink so bad.
Well, they don't talk about it.
No, well, it's the league. You don't
Yeah.
talk about those kinds of things.
Exactly.
But I mean, he basically easy squeezed bottle picks into the Chicago defender's
I
hands.
saw that one that he threw away trying to save the play. Like
We watched that live and in person. Well, not in person. We watched it live on.
I missed it live though. I was looking away.
Oh well,
And-
I watched it on Red Zone, sitting in your house, and that one hurt.
Yeah, that hurts.
Bad decision making. I mean, Tennessee looks good. You got to clean up those mistakes. You gave up 14 points in that game, which was basically what decided it.
Poor guys.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Again, Tennessee does the thing where it's like, what are you?
What are you? Because you played really, really well, except for a few plays that absolutely destroyed the game for you.
Yeah. And then talk about that. Like, it's like you also got a new coach, and it's not Vrabel, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect from these guys. They're not going to be, like, trying to punch people in the mouth.
They got to be better than what that was. Because if you're that all year, then all right, then I am completely...
They're in trouble.
I am divested from your portfolio.
Very divested.
Which is what I've learned from...
They're going to be an 8 to 9 win team, and they're going to get all the unexpected wins, and you're like, what the hell?
They're basically a meme coin at this point. Just don't invest. Divest yourself of those stock holdings and reinvest
Run now.
in Dogecoin.
Oh, Doge.
Buy Dogecoin.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get right out the gate with my bad. Cincy.
Oh,
Whoops.
How you feeling? How are you feeling after that?
Well,
Because you're like usually captain of the Bengal bus, and you are.
I overlooked a specific stat. The Bengals. Okay, Zach Taylor is 1-10 in weeks 1 and 2. Joe Burrow is 1-8 in weeks 1 and 2. I should have used that as a little bit of guidance for how I was handling that pick. They don't do well the first 2 weeks.
No, honestly, I just was listening back to I was listening to a couple podcasts about week 1 of the NFL, and everybody was just going over how horrendous the Bengals. Like, it doesn't seem to matter what they've done in the year pre. They always come out.
It is absolutely hilarious how they do this.
They just come out the gate every year, and every year they kind of have excuses. Because you could say, like, you had no T. Higgins. Jamar Chase has Jamar Chase.
I feel
hasn't
like Zach
practiced with the
Taylor
team.
has to relearn how to call plays.
And Joe Burrow has to relearn how to throw the football.
He threw for 72%.
Yeah, but like no passes like beyond 5 yards down the field.
Those kept getting dropped.
I mean, okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, actually, some of them got dropped.
Okay,
All right,
Yeah,
let me not try to sound like too much of a slap. He didn't play that well.
he didn't play that well.
But
So
like they also okay, so he went 21 for 29, so that's 8. So that was what 8 passes that went beyond 5 yards,
yeah, probably.
and so at least 3 of them were like end zone passes that got overturned or dropped.
I just think they are like every year. It's like the Muppet.
It's always like
it's the
that.
Muppet Babies. They just have to relearn how to be adults again. It's the Bengal Babies.
Yeah.
Bengal Babies, they're making your dreams
And then they're playing
come
KC
true.
this week, so it's like they're not going to win that.
That's not the game where you
No.
bring it all together.
No.
This isn't the Mighty Ducks.
I think it's the
You're
two.
not going to knuckle puck your way into beating the Chiefs.
Nope. I think it's the 2 weeks. I think it's weeks 3 and 4. They would probably actually start showing some signs because one of those games is Carolina.
Let's see. Week 2 is KC. Week
Yep.
3 for the Bengals is. Oh, let me see. It's the Commanders. It's Commanders on Monday night.
Okay, so yeah, they stand a pretty good shot at least winning those
So
two
week
games.
3 is right where they come back.
I'm calling it right now. And then actually, it'd be hilarious if Joe Burrow has a season-ending injury again, like
Week
again,
7.
week 4.
Oh.
And then
let's hope not. I don't want to put that juju out there.
and then I can finally divest myself of this curse.
I don't want to put my Juju Smith-Schuster out there like that. Let's not do that. I'll move on to another my bad. Well, I mean, New England at Cincy was on my list.
Wait, didn't Juju Smith-Schuster play pretty well too?
Juju Smith-Schuster?
Yeah.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Smoosh smash. Smash smash. I got some pancakes with my good friend Juju Smith-Schuster.
Thank you, Jesse.
I will take. Honestly, I could not name you what team that man is on. I know he's on a team, and I was like, "What? He's still playing? Huh? Weird." Let me look at
He's on Casey.
Is he on Casey? Yep. Oh, that's right. Because I saw that, and I was like, "Why would you?" I mean, if any team's going to make him?
Why not?
I will take this one because, guys, I get it. I was high when I picked this Minnesota at the G-Men. I picked the G-Men for some reason.
Yeah.
G-Men were a dog at 0.5 points, and somehow I said, yeah, the G-Men are going to win a game. I don't know, man. Listen, it's not like I'm the guy that signed Daniel Jones to $190 billion jajillion dollars.
Right.
So I didn't make that big of a goof.
It makes me realize that I was underrating his former teammate a lot.
Saquon Barkley?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is proof positive that the Giants were holding that guy back.
Yeah, because he had an absolute feast and he won a game.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, the Giants got their shit pushed in by Sam Darnold.
You know, I would put the Green Bay Philly game in my bads, but I feel like I'm so happy about Jordan Love being injured.
Oh man, God,
is that bad?
We need to not celebrate injuries. I feel like that's bringing the bad Juju Smith-Schuster on yourself.
All right, fine. I won't be a hater. I'm glad he's dead.
You better burn some sage in your house, my friend.
I'm glad it happened.
Stick a cinnamon.
I hope it happens again.
You need to take a cinnamon stick, put it between your butt cheeks, and burn the sage.
I'm not doing that.
And then, I don't know, burn a candle on your penis?
Bring it. No!
I didn't say... No, I said on. Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, you need to sit the next couple rounds out. Have you been drinking?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that explains a lot.
All right, I got one more my bad. This one is a flip-flopper my bad. Pittsburgh at Atlanta. Atlanta -2.5. I had Pittsburgh. And then I convinced both myself and you to go to Atlanta, to jump over to Atlanta.
That is not my I don't feel bad about that. That's not my responsibility.
Yeah, no, it's my. I am. Listen, everyone.
They didn't get a touchdown. That's the funniest shit ever.
I don't know what
6 field goals.
I was just like, I don't know. I don't know what it was.
You were overrating severely Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because I had Pittsburgh.
Just like how you severely overrated Daniel Jones. Now, what have you learned about these two guys?
Bad.
They've got a little bit of that Carson Wentz kind of
bad
aura about them.
They're both bad players.
Speaking of which, I guess Carson Wentz is not damaging the Chiefs yet.
Not yet. That's a slow burn. That's we were looking at it more as where we were looking at it as a final destination.
Right.
I think it's more of this is going to be more like a I love you to death situation if you ever saw that movie from the late 80s.
Or like Misery?
Or maybe a Misery.
Or it'll turn into Misery.
It'll turn into a Misery. Or
I hope it turns into Misery.
Is there a movie where someone slowly poisons someone to death?
Oh, there's like a lot of those.
There has to be a movie where someone
There's
gets
a lot
slowly...
of those, dude.
Oh, it's like a Rosemary's Baby. He's the neighbors that is they put the demon baby in her and they're giving her poison to murder her body.
Oh Lord.
It's a real Rosemary's Baby situation over there.
Okay. That's rough.
Travis Kelce is John Cassavetes.
I don't know where you're going with this. But I know where I'm going with this.
Where's that?
To my next my bad.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
God, we got a lot.
I chose Baltimore and I lost by Rex Ryan's fetish.
A foot. Yeah, you lost by some toes.
A fucking toe.
Yeah, by some little old toes on Isaiah
Also
Likely.
Dallas Cleveland. Whoops. I picked Cleveland.
Yeah, buddy. I mean,
Oops.
that's on my. Oops, I did it again.
My bad.
Yeah,
I forgot Cleveland's absolute garbage. The Browns are trash. They're done.
Yeah,
They're done.
This week was brought to you by Britney Spears' second hit, Oops, I Did It Again, because Oops, I Did It Again almost every single game. Just game after game of terrible picks.
Yeah.
But not all of them were bad.
Sure.
I think that brings us to the next segment.
Which is what?
I fucking told you so. 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 Great picks, jackass.
The Texans.
Oh, yeah, I didn't take the Texans.
I did. You know why? Because like I've been following C.J. Stroud's career since college, and he's really good. He's actually one of my favorite. I think he's my favorite player ever in the history of anything ever. He's holding me for ransom.
So this is your new thing, huh?
He's holding me for ransom. He's got blackmail on me.
I don't know if that's.
I think he's the best ever.
I don't think that's.
He's threatening to kill me if I don't say this.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense because he's holding you for ransom and he threatened to kill you. Which one is he doing? Because he can't just hold you for that. You can't do both because it's just either kill me or I'm going to. You can't kill me because then I can't give you any money.
He is summoning demons to possess me as well.
Okay, all right. I think it's just you're trying to find any explanation for why you are bandwagoning to yet another franchise.
Ah, dude, he's great. I think.
Yeah. So Burrow and the Bengals, who you are slowly getting away from because they're not that good.
It is the Bengals. We've seen this cycle before.
You've got Houston. Oh, sorry. You've got the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot about a bandwagon that you're hitched to.
Oh yeah. You know what? I have always been a fan of theirs, historically speaking.
And now you love C.J. Stroud and the Cows on top.
Always liked him. Followed him through college. He's my favorite.
Well, getting to this game, I hate
Without a doubt.
I hate this game because you know what happened to me.
What happened?
Well, it was what did they win by?
Well, the spread was 1.5.
And they won by
2. Ooh. Oh, dude, you gotta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get sued.
Yeah, we can't get sued on that one. But yeah, I got half point hooked. I got half. Yeah. Anyways, told you so.
That hurts.
I've got Baltimore and KC. I mean, that was one of them. We talked about that already.
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust the Chiefs, so maybe I should start trusting them to cover because I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, maybe this week, and then after that, I'm probably going to be like, I don't trust you as much. I think the only other one I got would be Green Bay, Philly.
Right.
I did say, let's go with Philly, and I mean, they paid off. It didn't look like it for a while.
Right.
Got very close to that game where I was like, I don't think I want to get this point. But Philly did the dang thing, and, they looked good, and I think they're going to be good going forward, but good loud. You got any other told you? I mean, that's all I got.
Pretty much Houston.
Dang, that's all we got.
Yeah.
It's a sad start of the year, told you so.
Yeah.
Like 3 games.
I mean, who was the highest scorers anyways?
What, teams?
No, just in points in our league.
Oh, and oh, that's right. We got a newfangled league this year. A lot of new people.
It looks like there's actually 24 people.
Have you looked at who's number 1?
No.
You're not going to like it.
We don't talk about this.
You're not going to like who's number 1.
No, shut up.
Is he the lone number 1 or is he shared it?
Shared.
Blow Harry Man is also Blow Harry Man is number 1, but there's another name at the number 1 list. Do you want to talk about who that is?
No, I don't.
Do you want to talk about who's number 1 there? Football voice? Would it happen to be Franklin Delano Football Voice is the number 1 other guy in the league right now? Father of Billy Football Voice?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you either. I mean, all right, what else you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe go on some sort of vision quest to see Maybe do some soul searching
Well,
or something.
I meant more in the show, not about your life. What do you want to do in the show now?
Oh no, this is part of the show now.
Oh, is your so it's going to be like a.
I'd like to drink some ayahuasca in the mountains of Peru.
So we're going to be
for
recording
6 months.
We're going to be recording here to the airport.
Yep.
On the plane, waiting for the plane to Peru to show up.
Yeah.
On the flight.
Yep. Taxi's here in 5 minutes too, by the way.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yeah, so we got to get a move on.
I need to put on pants.
Wait, you're not wearing pants?
Never do, bro.
Ew.
Then podcast in the taxi to get to the woods to then get to, and then hope all this stuff can stay charged. Meet a shaman in the woods. Take the ayahuasca. Go on the ayahuasca trip. That's all, dude. This is easily a 76-hour podcast.
Yep. So, join us. Welcome to the Wednesday Pick'em Travel Blog.
Yep. Travel blog. I think we wanted to introduce a new segment. I think you had an idea for a new segment. We do the My Bads, we did Told You So's, but now you want to do something else.
It's one that like it's sort of like My Bads where it's just that's the loss this week that just kind of stung more than the rest of them.
Oh, okay, I like that.
It hurts.
That's gotta hurt.
Yep.
I
think that's what it's called now.
That's gotta hurt.
Or just that hurts. I don't know, whatever. This is
That's gotta hurt.
How about just gabagool?
I mean, I like it.
That's what I don't know.
All right.
But I was just looking at this one game, and I found myself just the most disappointed about this outcome.
Okay.
Jacksonville, Miami.
Golly, you guys.
It was a half-point difference, and Miami
Wait. It was a half-point hook?
Yeah, it was a hook. You better stop that. Dude, we're gonna get sued.
We're gonna get sued by the ghost of John Popper.
Oh, he's dead?
No.
That's scary, dude.
He has both an alive self and a ghost self.
Oh.
How do you think he's so good at harmonica?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ghost breath. Anyways. Yeah, no, that game sucked. That hurt. That was a tough.
Were they just hungover because they were like, yeah, this is going to be an easy game, so let's party tonight?
Maybe.
I think that's what happened.
I mean, one of your some of your team members being detained by police probably didn't help.
Well, he had a good game, though.
He had a really good game, but maybe it was in his head for a little bit.
At the end of the game.
Maybe the team wasn't quite focused on the game because, they found out, hey,
They were supposed to focus on getting me a point, and nobody thought of me, and I'm really offended by that. Miami, that hurts.
Ooh, gabagool. Is that good? Is that a clean take? And we can cut that?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is we're about to go into the picks section of the podcast, but I've been going to therapy lately to get myself centered, which, hey, BetterHelp.com. Anybody that wants to go out there, get a cheap therapist instead of a real one.
Use our code and they'll increase the price by 25%.
Yeah, use our code, not real therapist. BetterHelp.com. But my therapist at BetterHelp.com, Smith, he said, Jimmy, you need to write this stuff down in poetry. So now I'm going to read you guys a selection of my poetry before we go into the picks. Just because I feel like this can get highly stressful, man. Like sometimes you get all hyped up, your adrenaline gets too high, or you have a bad week like we did, and you catch the bad vibes, and you got to get them out of your system, man. So I'm learning. I'm learning to be more meditative, reflective. I like to be in the moment, present. It's about presence, man. Presence. All right. So here's my my poem for this week. All right. Here we go.
Wish you would just do the few.
Oh,
things.
salacious flower man, standing with shoes for hands. Where did the garbage rats go? Maybe above, maybe to Ohio, a place. Spaghetti treats, pockets full of meats, wooden planks for feet, Clank, clank, clank goes the woman with wooden lips. Strawberry hips. Who wants to drink the wine from the cup made of a teat? Bleep, beep, beep, robot. Take my order, please. And let's get to the week number 2, Z.
You know, maybe this therapist was a good idea. You don't usually have a seizure after these anymore.
No, I'm actually feeling pretty good. And
I missed the seizure part though. That was always
seizure
fun.
part was pretty fun.
I got some of the funniest videos of you just going.
Yeah,
for
and the
20
endorphin
minutes.
rush for me was great. It did wonders for my skin. All right, Tuesday, 8:15 p.m. only on Amazon.com. We go into Miami, baby, where the Bills are taking on the Dolphins. Dolphins at home, getting a little bit of love, just a little bit at -1.5. Billy, Giant Buffalo versus Water Rapist. Who do you got?
Not the water rapists. I'm going with Buffalo.
Going with the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
I
don't really feel like that's that bold of a choice. They didn't look good against at home against Jacksonville.
I will remind you that the Bills were losing to the Cardinals at one point.
That's also true.
Yeah. So just
But then I looked at my score with Josh Allen in fantasy, and I was like, wow, that's a lot.
yeah. I mean they bounced right back. I'm gonna take the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins this early.
Well, you can go to hell.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take the Bills.
Well, you could go straight to hell.
All right. Well, I'm going back to the Dolphins then.
Double hell.
Fins up. I think that's something they say. Yeah.
Fins up, dicks out.
Fins up, dicks out. Coke on, dick and fin. Anyways, I'm taking the Dolphins. Don't really have an explanation for this. I'll say this. If this game was later in the year, I feel like I would have probably taken the Bills. But I think I don't know. I think Miami has it a little earlier.
Fine, whatever.
Bills worry me a little bit.
Well, they always worry me. They're the Buffalo Bills. They can't be trusted.
They really can't be.
Moving on.
Yes.
Sunday, 1 p.m. In the United States of America. I was checking the country of origin.
Yeah, because we forgot to do that last week with the Brazil game.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, why is there a game on Friday? I don't care.
I could give a shit. And then you're like, oh, shit, we never even mentioned it was in Brazil.
Sao Paulo, too.
Yeah, not even Rio. I found that weird.
What's her name? Is it Rio?
Her name is Rio, and she dances in the sand.
Cool. The Las Vegas Raiders going to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. I almost said Baltimore Raiders, and I had to stop myself.
I'm after you. Oh, that's Hungry Like the Wolf. Son of a bitch. No, that was Hungry Like the Wolf. My bad. Never mind.
Yep. Ravens are favored by 9.5 points to a much improved Raiders team. Jimmy, who do you got?
I mean, a 9.5 point spread, as we learned last week, that's a lot.
No, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
That's a lot of...
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points.
That's a lot of nuts!
Then again, though, this is Raiders versus Ravens. Raiders scored 10 points against the Chargers in a 22-10 loss. Ravens, meanwhile, were a big toe away from beating the Chiefs. Potentially.
You think they might be out for revenge?
I don't know if it's out for revenge, but they're at home. They just took a bad loss, and they're going to look for someone to punk on. Now,
Yep.
Raiders defense, not bad, but it did allow 22 points from the Chargers and didn't score more than 10. There's part of me that kind of want to just take the Ravens at home. As dummy as that spread is. I mean, then again, though, do the Raiders get blown out 2 games in a row?
I mean, that's also entirely possible.
There is that thing of who is outside of Devontae Adams and who's even on this team? Like, who are
Tommy Eichenberg?
who is Tommy Eichenberg?
Max Crosby.
Well, he's a defensive player, though. I'm talking about your leading rusher is Zamir White.
Who?
Yep. You got Jacoby Myers and Devontae Adams as your big backs.
Hakeem?
Yeah, are your big time wide receivers? I mean, I don't know. You didn't have one wide receiver over even close to 80 yards receiving last game. Not one. And that's not good, Raiders. Yeah, you know what? I'm taking Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore at home on a big spread, but I think they can pull that off. I don't think that's a ridiculous idea that they can put that many points. It'll be tough. Because it'll be tough if it's one of those games where they're up by 20 in the fourth and they just give up 14 just to win. But I also don't see that defense just giving up that many points. Give me the Ravens.
I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Yeah, I get that.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check my vibes on Sunday.
Yeah.
And see how I'm feeling before that game, because
yeah.
I don't feel confident about either pick. Maybe it's because I'm stop meowing.
Yeah.
Shell shocked by the Bengals loss.
Yeah,
that's such a big spread.
It's a crazy big spread, especially in just week 2. And again, it could be one of those situations. Ravens are up by a good amount, but then just let the Raiders back in it at the end, knowing that they can hold them off by 17 points.
Right.
I don't know, but I like the Ravens.
Next up,
yeah,
Chargers.
Woo!
Versus the Panthers.
Hi, Panthers.
Panthers at home. They are a very strong underdog. 6.5 points.
Yeah, that's strong for the Panthers.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of.
It's kind of insulting that the Panthers got less of a spread than the Raiders did. What the fuck, NFL? That's fucked.
Right.
Vegas, what?
And
the Panthers have now lost the row.
Yep.
You have to lose this game by less than 20 points, and then maybe you get it back.
I hope they do, but not really.
No.
So you're picking the Chargers?
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers. There's
too.
no fucking way I'm picking the Panthers. Not after last week.
I don't see any point. No point.
I think
Panthers are terrible.
I think the Panthers are on I don't think they're as bad as that game. I think
they might be as bad as that game.
I don't think they're much better than that game. That's maybe not your week to week is that bad. I don't know, man. I don't think it's much better than that, though.
That was not good. Next up, the New Orleans Saints.
Ah, yes, world famous New Orleans Saints
from Munich.
They're from New Orleans, of course. In Louisiana. Have you ever seen the sunset in the bayous of Louisiana?
Yes.
They're beautiful when you're eating a big greasy sausage and drinking a beer. And maybe a pretzel und mustard in New Orleans in Louisiana.
I'm pretty sure that they don't speak German. No, they do. They definitely do.
Yeah, it's the classic German Creoles of Louisiana.
Okay, so
why do you think they put sausage in everything?
New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
Cowboys are the favorite at home in Jerry World by 6.5 points. Saints absolutely beat the shit out of whoever the fuck it was last
Panthers.
week.
It was the Panthers.
It was the Panthers.
It was
okay.
the Panthers.
Who do you got?
Dallas.
That's an easy go.
Yeah, listen. You. Congratulations, Saints. You put an absolute beating on a sucker team, and the Cowboys. Some might say, kind of got an easy team to beat because Cleveland stinks offensively.
True,
but I think the Saints way overperformed and overdelivered on last week. I think the Cowboys, you saw about what they're going to be, maybe a little bit more, but I think Cowboys at home. The 6.5 might be no, because I think the Saints, again, all of their hype is based on the fact that you played a Panthers team that stunk up the room. So yeah, I think Cowboys by 10 is actually a good bet.
I don't think it's a bad bet.
No.
But, I think a touchdown here. I haven't seen enough from the Saints to know that they're good.
It's only week 2 also.
Derek Carr isn't that good. Come on. He's fine. He's fine.
I can't believe
He's fine.
I guess I can't believe in a world where Derek Carr just keeps that week one energy going through the entire season.
No, because he's going to get depressed. He's a very sensitive man.
Yes. He's going to go, oh, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear Lincoln Park got back together, but they hired a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like girls.
And then he's going to have weirder makeup.
Oh, dude. He just starts doing weird Alice Cooper makeup.
Yep.
He's just like, you guys ever listen to My Chemical Romance? The Black Parade is like my Bible. And also the Bible is my Bible. I like both equally.
Yeah, but also he finds out where all of Hot Topic's clothes are, and he just wears that all the time.
You guys, I bought my own Hot Topic, so I don't have to shop there anymore.
Yeah.
I just own all the clothes.
Yeah. Are they still even in business?
They are, because Derek Carr exists.
Oh, there we go.
He's keeping them in business. You see those commercials where football players are like, I got a Taco Bell in my house. Well, guess what? Derek Carr, Hot Topic.
I'll allow it.
Yes. You guys ever watch Invader Zim? It's a really cool cartoon. I've got 19 shirts on it. I've never seen an episode.
I've actually watched a lot of.
I just read the shirts. They're very funny.
All right, so I think we're good on the Cowboys.
Yes,
and Derek Carr also owning a Hot Topic in his mansion.
I think
it makes perfect sense.
I think
it makes too much sense.
At this point, he has a mansion inside of his Hot Topic. That's how big the Hot Topic in his home has gotten.
Yeah, and inside that, a hot tub.
Hot tub, Hot Topic.
Yep. All right, moving on.
And he dyes the water black with glitter.
Or blood red.
Blood red, too, sometimes. That's on Sundays. After Bible study.
Still 1 p.m. We've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Motown, Yo-Town by Metallica, or just Robert and Kirk.
I forgot about that.
Yep, you're welcome. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Detroit Lions going head to head.
Oh my God!
In Ford Field.
Yes.
Lions are the favorite by 7.5 points.
And Gravedigger will be there. Sorry, we were doing.
And Gravedigger actually will be there.
Oh, sweet.
I actually don't know about that.
Okay.
Lions favorite by 7.5. Who do you got?
Let's see. Last time these teams met was in the playoffs in the wild card playoffs, and the Lions won by 8. So, yeah, give me the Lions. Flying high on last week. Bucks got to come into your yard. It's not the playoffs, so the stakes aren't that high.
Right.
I like the Lions.
I don't hate the Buccaneers here covering the spread.
That spread is a little nuts, though. God, maybe.
But it's also there is the Baker Mayfield cycle. I'm not sure what point he's on right now, but eventually it turns into has bad game. Everybody wants to trade him.
I mean, he did just have a 17-point win over the Commanders.
Yeah, but it is the Commanders.
So maybe he comes back to earth this week. Yeah,
Right.
This could be that thing where he's feeling I'm the best quarterback in the world, and then he goes against a backfield that can intercept things.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no!
Oh, I've been studying other people's games. I'm actually really impressed with Carson Wentz.
No! The poison pill of the NFL.
Oh, that's why he's falling apart again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take the Lions, but this might be one I flop on. I do like the Buccaneers defense a little bit. Well, I don't know, though.
I like the Lions a little bit, too.
Actually, I think I like the Lions more than I like Tampa Bay. Let's go to defenses. How is their defense looking this year?
I mean, on an objective level. We're not saying we like the Lions, people. Don't fucking take words out of our mouths.
No.
You sons of bitches.
I
know you're going to do it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers allowed almost 300 yards against the Commanders. Yeah, you're gonna get destroyed. Tampa Bay, I hate to say this to you, you might get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's gonna get hit a bunch. Yeah, he's gonna take his helmet off and try and tackle Aiden Hutchinson, and he's gonna get turned into beefaroni on the field.
Yet he'll still get up and do the same exact thing again.
He'll try Try it again. You think, guys, no, I got him this time. And he's not even facing his team or the correct direction.
And his jaw's
He's
hanging off.
talking to a golf cart. In a stadium, he's not even supposed to. He'll be in Tiger Stadium. He'll be in Comerica Park. He'll be like, Baker, you're not even supposed to be here, dude. How did you get inside? Yeah, give me the Leos. It's a big spread. I can see someone being. Listen, if this was like 5.5, I'd be way more comfortable. But I'll take it at 7.5.
That's a weird feeling, huh?
Yeah, it
confident
is.
about the
confident,
spread.
Confident in the Lions covering a 7.5 point spread is bonkers.
Yeah, weird. Okay. Indianapolis. The Colts.
Yeah.
They're going to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay
Packers.
Poopers. Got them. The Green Bay Packers. Packers are the slight underdog by 3.5 points. Who do you got?
Well, I mean, the Packers are starting, Malik Willis at quarterback, I think.
Yep.
I mean, the Colts had a pretty good game against the Houston Texans, 27-29. They only lost by 2. They are now going up a backup quarterback, but they're in Green Bay. Malik Willis, not a terrible quarterback. There's part of me that kind of wants to take the Packers here, but I'm going to take the Colts. I believed in the Colts last week. They didn't get it done for me. I'm going to believe them this week, and if they don't get it done for me this week, they're dead to me.
Right. I don't trust the Packers without Jordan Love, and I'm not sure if I totally trust him either, but I think he's their best option right now, and taking him out is not good.
No.
Also, Anthony Richards.
Yeah, you have a pretty a juiced up Anthony Richardson, not quite injured yet for the year. So
right.
Because I mean, let's look at the Packers' run game from last week. Boop 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 boop. Team stats: Green Bay rushing yards 163, so they can run the shit out of the ball.
Right.
But can they do it against the Colts? I don't know. Especially if they're not respecting your passing game. Yeah, give me the Colts. You know what? I'm overthinking this. Give me
I'm
the Colts.
pretty sure he does. He also yells his name a lot while he runs.
We're overthinking things.
I'm not. I'm good with the Colts.
Colts.
Moving on.
Yes.
Up to the fourth side. Browns, Cleveland, going to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Jaguars are the favorite by 3.5 points at home.
Bonkers.
Is it bonkers?
I mean, no, but bonkers.
Who do you got?
Hey, tickets starting at $37.
$37.20.
Just for an insight on that. Lions tickets starting at $128. So, oof, Jaguars.
Oh wow, they became a hot ticket.
They really did.
Detroit sports fans are just horny for a decent team.
They're very horny for this Lions team.
Yeah.
Man, there's part of me that wants to jump back on the Browns bandwagon. Bounce back game.
I am not jumping on that.
Jaguars didn't look that great against, who was it? Wow, we just were talking about this game. We were just talking about this game, and my mind just blanked out. Jacksonville played Miami. Yeah, I guess, dude. Yeah, but Miami's a good team. Yeah, give me Jaguars.
Are they, though?
Give me the Jaguars. Oh, God, I hate this. I don't like this game. I want to take the Browns.
They have no redeeming qualities other than Myles Garrett, and he's not enough.
Yeah, I just feel like the offense is trash. They just don't have an answer right now. And meanwhile, the Jaguars are kind of a 50-50 team. They might give you something. So they're at home. They're nursing a game where they could have won.
Yes.
Use that as motivation. Focus, visualize, attack.
Run and cry?
Run and cry.
Yes.
Run.
That's how they should be playing, right?
Run, cry, poop your pants.
Moving on. Yeah, Jaguars. Moving on to the Niners taking on the Vikings.
I mean, do we need to talk about what even the spread is? Is there a spread that you wouldn't take the Niners?
Probably 15.
All right, well, it's not 15.
15.5 or something like that. No, Niners by a touchdown. I'm good with that.
Yeah, 6.5 Niners. I'm taking Niners. I don't think we need to talk about this.
We don't need to trust Sam Darnold that much.
No, and also Sam Darnold has like there's actually a statistic.
Sam Darnold, more like Sam Fartnold.
He'll never recover. I did see something where like Sam Darnold, after he has a good game, almost statistically always has a terrible game the next game after. So
All right, he's toast.
give me the Niners.
Moving on to the next game. This will be interesting because we don't know anything about at least one of these teams, or a little bit. I don't know. Do we know anything? It's the Seahawks going against the Patriots. Patriots are the underdog at home by 3.5 points. What's up with you see, like the Seahawks? I feel like they're just going to sneak their way into being pretty good every year.
Yep.
What's your read on these Patriots?
I still don't have one.
All right, I don't have one either.
I don't know. I don't think that game's going to continue through the year. Like I don't think
But what if it does?
What if it does, brother? That being said,
But what if it does, dude?
I'm taking the Patriots.
I am not.
Taking the Patriots, baby. Patriots
I
at
am
home.
taking the Seahawks.
Patriots at home to go on a 2-0 run, and then we don't win another game for like 5 weeks.
I would accept that.
I almost think it's going to be one of those years. Like, remember when Carolina Panthers went like a 5-game run, and everyone was like, "Holy shit!" And then they lost every single game after that.
Yep.
I kind of feel like the Patriots are going to do that this year.
That's going to be great to
and
watch.
and I feel like the Seahawks are the perfect.
You are just going to go down with that ship too, like
I love it.
proudly. I respect
love
that.
the Patriots.
I respect that.
I will stand on the front of the boat like Washington, baby. Yeah, give me the Patriots. Toot 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 toot. That's me playing.
I'll
the
take
flute
the Seahawks.
on the front of my boat.
I'll take the Seahawks. Just
Probably
probably the smarter money.
the smarter money. Yeah, listen,
Maybe.
if I wasn't a Patriot slappy, taking the Seahawks. But I'm this week. Fuck it. This is my fuck it. I don't care pick. Mark it. Mark the gate. Lock the gate. Call Bill Maher. New rule. I'm picking the Patriots.
2 more games left, and it's
Wow.
all right. It's the New Jersey Jets going to take on the Tennessee Titans.
Yep.
Titans are the underdog by 4.5 points. How do you feel about this?
It sucks because every warning signal in my head is going take the Jets. Take the Jets.
Right.
Tennessee's defense looked really, really good. But I don't know if they can get past that offense. Their offense is pretty bad. Will Levis, the mistakes you are making are not the mistakes a second-year quarterback should. You are making rookie quarterback in his first 5-game mistakes where like you're still trying to shake off that college football instinct of like, oh,
Did he start at the beginning of the year last year? Or did he take over?
I think he. Again, these are those stats that make me and you never remember. I'll talk some more if you want to look it up. I just like when you make those, when you're just, again, like the one where you mayonnaise hands squirted it out and just sidearmed as you're being chucked or being tackled, chucked the ball out and just got it picked off. You don't make that mistake as a pro quarterback who's in his second year. Like you should have that out of your system to where you thought that was a viable move to make a pass.
Right.
And you still did it. I don't love that. The Jets have the defense. We've seen going into this year, that was what everyone was saying was like, hey, with this defense, you can do X. Aaron Rodgers didn't look great. Didn't look bad. They were in that game for a while.
Right.
It just was some real bad, just dropped passes. I saw like Lazard dropped 1 or 2. I feel like Garrett Wilson maybe dropped a couple. Like there was a couple drops, a couple miscommunications, just some. And again, you were also up against a very, 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 very good team.
Yeah. So thanks for letting me look here. Yeah, his first game was on the 29th of October. I don't remember what week that is, but that's at the end of next month. So
4 or 5?
something like that. Yeah.
No, that would be like
He started like probably a third of the way into the season.
7?
Yeah.
Because he started the start side 4. It'd be like 7 or 8.
Yeah. So he started midway through. So he's got a few games under his belt.
Yeah. So you've played
that
enough.
was a dumbass move.
That's just like you don't.
What?
You don't
What was
make
that?
You don't do that.
That always gets caught unless the guy was like 10 yards closer.
You don't do that.
And even then, why?
I hate to say it, give me the Jets.
Fine, I'm taking the Titans.
Okay. I get that.
I hate the Jets that much.
If the Jets burn me on this one, I'm never picking them again this year.
I might just never pick them, period. I'll die on that hill.
Okay.
Moving on, last game of the 1 o'clock block. We've got Daniel Jones and his giant neck and inability to play QB, and the New York Giants.
Holy shit, that was just so mean.
As well as the New York Giants taking on the Washington football team. I don't like their new name.
No.
I don't think anybody else should.
Football team forever.
Team is the way to go. And if you think otherwise, then hey, fuck you.
Die.
I don't know anything about the Commanders, so that's why I'm excited for them. Who do you got? They are the favorite at home by I'm sorry, football team is the favored by 2.5.
Oh, football team.
Yep.
I'm not taking the Giants. Giants look terrible.
I accidentally called them the Commanders. I'm very sorry, everybody.
The Giants look like a team that
Has too much neck and not enough skill.
they looked like
Too much neck.
too
not
much
enough
skill. Too much. Anyways, if there was such a thing as NFL JV, this is the team. They're a JV squad. Get the fuck out of this league, dude.
Eli Manning would make this team so much better. And he's been retired for what, like a decade?
You shouldn't be playing pro teams with
No.
how bad this team is.
No. Why does Daniel Jones have a job?
You can fuck off right to super hell with this team. Give me the football team. 2.5's really, I think, and honestly, I felt like, Commanders had a little bit of promise. Jaden Daniels looked okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a rookie QB in his first game on a bad team, looked okay.
Right on.
All right. You just want to get to the afternoon slate here?
Fine.
All right.
Yes.
We got at 4:05 p.m. the LA Rams, after a tough overtime loss on Sunday Night Football, taking on the Cardinals, division rival. Both teams at 0-1. Cardinals at home, favorited at -1.5.
It's a small favor to ding.
Very small favorite. Billy, who'd you got? You're really thinking about this. Wow.
I don't trust the Cardinals at all.
Yeah,
But boy, the Rams have some key injuries.
True. Puka is out.
That's also not that big of a spread.
Who else is out on this one? I forget. Tyler Higbee.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the last game.
No.
Jackson.
Pooper Cooper's out, though.
Cooper is out, which is a tough one. Everything else is all questionables. Connor McDermott was, that's fine. But yeah, most of these guys were already out.
I really do not trust those Cardinals.
No. I mean, I'll tell you who I'm going to pick.
I feel like I want to go with the Rams
Oh,
here.
I'm taking the Rams, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Cardinals, again, they went up, 17-3? And then allowed 21 unanswered points.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. And then, more points happened in that game, but, that was 17-3. And then touchdown right before the end of the half.
Yeah.
And then a touchdown in the third, and then another touchdown in the third. And then you finally scored a field goal in the fourth, Cardinals. Allowed another touchdown. Then you scored a touchdown. Then you allowed a field goal, which put it at 20, whatever. 34-28.
Rams,
And now you're
they
playing.
looked a little crisper towards the end of the game, and they kind of started making a little bit of a comeback.
Defense,
Lions did the job in OT, though.
and the defense looked okay for
Yeah.
the Rams. Defense looked pretty good on the road, which they're going to be again.
And the Cardinals are definitely worse than the Lions.
And and again, this is a Rams team.
I said something nice about the Lions, everyone. Calm your tits.
And this is a Rams team that has played this Kyler Murray character a lot. So they're familiar with the way he plays.
Yeah.
And you can
And
sit
they
there and
don't
be
like him.
And they're like, oh, Marvin Harrison's
They're
probably
like-
going to pop
they're
off.
like-
Not this game, baby.
They have a hard time hitting him because he looks like a child on the field, and
Yeah.
they feel guilty.
No. Other teams do. The Rams are just like, oh, no, we've hit this child many times.
Well, the rookies.
The rookies, no, because I'm sure the vets are just in there with training dummies of little baby boys, and they're like, hit the baby. I don't want to hit the baby. Hit the baby. All right,
Then that's Kyler Murray.
That's Kyler Murray. We're both taking the Rams. Let's move on to 425.
You're 5 minutes late, man. Cheech and Chong, bro. Vape squad for life. Hashtag weed life. You don't even smoke weed. What?
No, I don't. Because I have a job. And it's this, doing the podcast.
Yep.
And you don't let me take drugs while you take all the drugs.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yep. You just eat LSD and then do the show. The Bengals taking on the Chiefs. The Chiefs at home, -5.5. Woo! Getting some love. Billy, who'd you got?
I want to go with the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah, I'm taking the can't cover Chiefs.
I overlooked that stat last week about the Bengals just not doing well their first 2 weeks. So,
I mean, what, T. Higgins?
good luck, guys. Get your shit together.
T is still out this week, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, he's on the questionable, but I mean, is he going to be any good?
They got Chassé.
But yeah, but that's 1 week back now, and he's still under a contract dispute. So have fun with that.
Yeah.
Chiefs. All right, let's go to the other 425 game, shall we? Steelers taking on the Broncos. Ooh, man. Jesus. Oh, God.
Nevermore.
I feel like this is like an old school AFC matchup with Steelers versus Broncos. Broncos at home +3.5 because I guess why not?
Yeah.
This is the why not bowl of football games. Billy, who'd you got?
Whoever has the Steelers kicker in their fantasy team is going to love this week.
Probably.
Because he's now going to get more than 18.
He's going to boom like 30 points in fantasy, which is unheard of.
Yeah. It's a kicker's year. I've been saying it for the last 12 years.
I mean, I will say Steelers defense.
But this is it.
It just for we'll go rankings on this one. Steelers defense 4th in total yards versus the Broncos offense 27th in total yards. Against the pass, the Steelers are 6th. Passing, the Broncos are the 29th. Against the run, Steelers are the 10th. Broncos are the 21st. It's basically they get to play the Chicago Bears all over again, but in Mile High Stadium.
Yep.
So Mile High Stadium could be a factor.
Well, yeah, they'll be able to kick the field goals farther.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. So that'll work. So yeah, give me Pitt.
Pittsburgh. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'll doubt you later, though.
Yeah, I didn't at first, but then I did, but now I don't.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Sunday night, 8:20 p.m. on the NBC or the Peacock or the whatever you want.
Yes.
I think it's just NBC.
A time where if I can real quick, I'm going to broadcast myself into the future. Oh, yeah, I'm drunk. I'm drunk already.
Absolutely drunk. Bears going to the Texans city of Houston. I remember
Howdy,
that.
partner.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
I am from Houston.
I'm a man from Houston. Do you want to learn about our hero, Davy Crockett?
Shall I show you to the water fountain?
Do you know of Sam Houston?
Would you like a ham sandwich?
Our main export is ham sandwich. Pass the mayo, please.
Everybody say hi to Ham, the sandwich of Houston.
Hello, ham. Wave hand.
Wow, that got weird.
I don't know what that was about.
Houston's been cleaning up its act lately, though.
They've really been cleaning up the act.
Yeah. So, anyways, Texans are a pretty strong favorite by 6.5 points.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I mean, based on last week, I'm going with Houston.
I choose the Strouds as well.
I can't imagine.
I choose the best quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life.
The spread might be a problem.
The spread will not be a
because
problem
the
with
Bears'
CJ Stroud.
defense is really, really good.
CJ Stroud will lift us up to salvation and get the point.
Your Stroud keeps lifting me higher.
Can you take me, Stroud, enough?
Can you take me, CJ, where the Strouds are strong and free? Yeah.
There we go.
Give me the Texans. There's part of me that feels a little spooked by the 6.5 because the Bears defense is nuts. But the offense is also
There's so much about the Bears that are not right.
It's not good.
But then again, they could be really good, brother.
No, not a goddamn chance. And I think Houston Houston came out maybe one of the most complete teams at the start of the year. I feel like there's not a lot of teams came out that strong out of the gate. Houston did. I feel like they can easily manhandle the Bears. They might struggle a little bit, But again, the Bears can't. Listen, all you have to do is not give the Bears defense 14 points, and you can easily win this game.
Exactly.
So go Texans.
Yep. Do you hear like a weird buzzing or vibrating noise or something?
I hear like a wet vibration.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. And do you think
It's almost like a hard plastic thing is rattling up against some butt cheeks and a piano bench.
Oh. Is it him?
I forgot who our musical guest is.
It's him, isn't it?
It's old horny Smokey Robinson.
It's always horny Smokey Robinson.
He's so old.
He's so horny. He's Smokey Robinson. Let's get it, baby. You get it over there Monday night. Make sure you don't wear underwear. Oh yeah. Smokey. He's really trying to ride this gasm thing into something, right?
Yeah, this
It's
is
not just me.
No, it's an old man who's just so horny.
Yep, and he's gone.
I mean, thankfully,
Yeah.
I didn't want him to stay.
But he left the trail in his wake. Oof.
Yeah, he left.
I don't want to tell you about what I'm looking
He
at.
left cheek prints on the piano bench.
He left more than cheek prints, but I'm not going to say what.
All right,
But you can use your imagination, everybody.
fill in the blanks, perverts.
It's Doritos.
Doritos.
He's a fucking slob when he eats.
Oh, I mean, I get it. You're fucking. You need your salt. I don't know. I don't know how fucking or the diet works. Oh boy, Monday night,
Eagle. 8:15 p.m.
Eagles.
Birds versus birds.
Eagles.
Falcons.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles at home. 6.5 point favorites against the Atlanta Falcons. Billy, do you have the Eagles?
Falcons.
Oh, okay.
No, I got the Eagles.
Yeah, I have the Eagles too.
I'm surprised this wasn't a bigger spread because it's the Eagles.
Nah, I get it.
People get behind them sometimes.
I get it. People want to keep it interesting.
That's a good
Vegas
point.
is just like people are gonna. We don't want people to watch.
They're gonna think twice about this.
I put this spread at 14.5. No one's gonna watch, and ESPN's gonna be mad at me. So yeah, I'm taking the Eagles though.
Saquon Barkley is still good.
He is going to run everywhere. Bijan Robinson,
The Bijan job.
probably not going to run everywhere.
No.
Kyle Pitts, probably not going to run everywhere.
You know who's definitely not going to run everywhere?
Who's that?
Kirk Cousins.
he
He didn't.
Didn't do it,
never left the pocket.
Didn't do it before the injury. Ain't doing it after.
Definitely not doing it after.
Yeah. So Eagles.
Now what?
Oh, we can just end the show.
Where's the fun in that?
Fun is right
Good night.
here.